Hey there, you. I've been waiting for when you to get here. Bad traffic, I guess. Or did something happen? Oh shit, you look like a wreck. What happened to you? You got in an accident? Damn. Sit down. I already ordered us some drinks and food. Just to get comfy, I'm gonna go get some towels and a first aid kit. Just, sit down, okay? I'll be right back. I wonder what happened to them. I hope they're okay. And here we are. Huh? What's with that look? Uh-huh. Something happened? You think someone cast a spell on you? Well, I mean, this place isn't, well, unknown for harboring a wide variety of creatures, you know. Are you okay? What, you can't move? Interesting. How very interesting. Good to know. You're asking if I can do anything about this? Oh, dearie, dearie. This is some very powerful dark magic. I must admit it's similar to my own, but it has a touch more sinister aspect to it. Do you have any enemies? Of course you do, of course you do. I mean, we've been best friends since we were kids. I should know. I mean, I do know everything about you. Oh, don't worry about that. Pay no attention. Pay no attention to the mutterings of a sorceress. Now since you can't move, how about I take you to a private spot? Yeah, I can understand. My stomach's not really into this either. I'm just going to pick you up, okay? 1, 2, 3, and there we go. See, you're light as a feather. What? You think you're too heavy for me? Oh, dearie. Dearie, dearie. That's besides the point. Now, my dear. Let's see. I believe there's some sofas in the lounge room upstairs. As far as I know, no one's up there. But then again, I did, well, you might find this surprising, but I did rent out the whole upstairs for tonight. Well, you see, I wanted to tell you something important, but then all this happened. I don't know if I should still go through with it. I mean, what if you say no? What if you reject me? What if... You're right, I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, you always know a way to break through the tension. One of the many reasons why you're the best. Now, I'm just going to put you down right about here. Right on this comfy, soft couch. Huh? You don't want me to go? Oh, darling, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying put. Shh. Do you want me to sit with you? Okay, but I hope you don't mind that I'm just going to do this and yite! Yes, even in your paralyzed state, I can still yeet you like the old days. And now you're on my lap, and now I can wrap my arms and legs around you, hold you close, and help you a lot better. Now, relax. You're okay. Everything's okay. Everything's going to be just fine. Yes, I know the spell or curse upon you is very worrisome. Trust me, I'm not ignoring it. I'm still thinking of how to break it. But this seems to be a very... how shall I say this? A very intricate hex. It's not one that I've seen before. Well, I mean, I have seen it before, but it's been a long time. Ooh, it's been about 5 or 10 years, give or take, that I've seen this in practice. I mean, As a dark sorceress myself, I would never use this on someone like you. No, this is nothing akin to my work. This is something else. Yes, you and I do have our own enemies, for different reasons. Hey! No, I don't need to go into detail about why I have enemies. I think that's more your deal than mine. Hey, relax. What? You saw someone at a dark foot before you entered? What? What did they look like? Were they carrying a staff? Or were they carrying a book? A book? Oh, no. This isn't good. Oh, no. Oh, don't worry. This is nothing I can't fix. Relax. I'll figure this out, okay? You just relax and we'll have some quality time together, okay? Is that a fair deal? Well, I just figured out how to break this. We'll just have some quality time together. And besides, I did have something important to tell you. Oh yeah, that got your ears perked up, didn't it, Kitten? Oh, you love that old nickname, don't you? Because I know you're an echo. A very cute Neko. Oh, see? Even in this prone state, you're blushing up a storm. You can't deny you love it when I tease you. My arcane knowledge goes very far. And of course, I kept on tabs with you. What, you think once we split ways, all that time ago, that I wouldn't keep tabs on you? I had to make sure you were safe. I had to make sure no one would hurt you. And if anyone did hurt you, well, I would take care of them. Why did you think when someone tried to slice you open, they were immediately gone in 5 seconds flat? Sure, they were eviscerated, but hey, you gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet. And you have to hatch a few chickens if you want to get anywhere in life. Meaning you have to break some rules, and you have to, well, go some different methods, Go some different methods, use some. You have to be inventive, creative, otherwise, well, you wouldn't be here right now. Yes, I know you're still, how shall I put this? Not in the best, state. But hey, relax. We're not talking about that. I'm still going to get you out of that. But right now, you're here in my arms. Hey, shh. It's okay. Everything's okay. I got you. Relax, Kitten. Everything is going to be just fine. Now, you're still curious about what I wanted to tell you before all this shit happened, right? Yeah, I know it's a fucked up situation, but hey, we've been in a lot worse fucked up situations than this, and we still got away. Well, sure, we had a few scars to show, but they're always fun tales to tell at the taverns. Yeah, see, you gotta see the brighter side of things. Otherwise, you're just gonna be all gloom and doom. I mean, there's nothing bad about that, but it's not going to get you anywhere in life. Now, Moonshine, you want to know? Yes, I'm using that nickname. That one I used to use with you when you would be so silly. Or just, make a stupid joke. But we'd still end up laughing like idiots. Yeah, see, there's that smile to that face. Remembering those good old times we had growing up. And then you and I went to different magical schools. You became an archmage, I became a dark sorceress. And then eventually we found each other again. Ooh, do you remember that day when we found each other again? It was, I think it was last year or so. We were just going on about our own quests, gathering ingredients for our labs, and there you were, trying to gather. Oh, what was it again? Oh, yes, you were trying to find some dragon eggs. And the nest that you found is the same one I was looking for, too. So we both accidentally ran into each other when running away, trying to evade the dragon that was the parent of the eggs. Somehow we managed to evade that dragon. I don't know how. I think it was a combination of your sorcery and mine that managed to get us out that day. Well, you see, your magic is more practical than mine. Dark sorcery only gets you so far, you know. Well, sure, it gets you some shortcuts, but everything I do comes at a price. It just takes another part of me. And then each time I make a ritual, another part of my humanity slips, and I become more and more of my true nature. Huh? What? Do you want to know what that is? No. I can't. No, I just can't let you see that. That would just break everything we built. I don't want you to see that side of me. It's not pretty. Well, if you're so curious, then let me ask you this. Have you ever heard of what's called a yandere? Ah, so you do know. Well, what if I was to say the more rituals I cast, the more complex they get, the more and more I become one? What would you say? Yes, I'm aware each yandere has their obsessions, possessiveness, fixated on one person. What? No, you can't know that. You can't know who my fixation is. I can't. What? Are you sure you want to know that information? But fine. You know what? Fuck it. If you want to know, I'll tell you. It's you. Yes. You heard me as I whispered in your ear, feeling my hot breath against your ear. It's me, sweetheart. It's been me all along. The one following you. The one that you've seen out of the corner of your eye thinking, ooh, someone's there, but then in the blink of an eye, before you can recognize, they're gone. I've kept a watch on you through the shadows, day in, day out, nightfall to sunrise. I had to make sure you were safe. I had to make sure no one would hurt you. My best friend and the person I love. Yes, you heard it. I love you. And I don't want anyone to hurt you. I don't want anyone to take you away. I know, Kitten, I know this is sudden, but this is how I've always felt. And each more complex ritual I cast, the more I can't deny these feelings. The more I can't deny this pull towards you. It's as if the stars themselves are telling me we're meant to be. Not just meant to be, but the stars dictate that we are soulmates. You and I are destined to be together. Don't you see it? Don't you get it? Yeah, you're shocked now. See, I told you this might break us. This might tear us apart to pieces. But did you listen? No. You didn't listen. You pushed and pushed, and you wanted to know. And then I told you, and then... Yeah. It just all comes tumbling out. Everything just falls down into place. But what if I was to tell you that the state you're in wasn't just a slip of the hand? What if I told you it was planned? What if I told you that it was meant to happen? For you to be trapped in my hold, for me to confess to you, and for me to show you this brand I have. Do you see this on my forearm? The brands. It has your sigil. I remember it. I remember your family sigil from when I used to go over to your house every day, when we used to play together, and when we used to practice magic together. I remember those days so vividly. I wish we could go back to those days of innocence, but we can't. No matter how much we wish, no matter how much we want to, we can't. We're adults now. We have to pay the price of our sins. And mine is for loving you too much. Yes, some may say it's not a sin, but I feel this because I've done so much. I've sacrificed so much. All in the name of you. All in the name of love. Why do you look at me with those eyes? You should be afraid. You should be disgusted. Why do you look at me with such pity? And then, why do you look at me with such adoration, with such affection? You shouldn't be this way. You shouldn't feel this towards me. I'm just a monster. Huh? What do you mean I'm not? What? No, you can't say that. You can't mean it. I've done so much. I've destroyed so many lives, all in the name of your safety, of your safeguard, of your protection. But still, you look at me with such pure, wholesome adoration. Huh? What? I see. Is this how you really feel? Do you honestly feel this way? But why? Just why? Don't you understand what I've done? Don't you understand everything I've done up to this point? I've sacrificed so much. I've sacrificed so much of myself. And look at me now. Yeah, I'm still as much as a powerful sorceress as I am, maybe even more powerful than I was. Yeah, but still, no matter how much I've done, no matter how much I've wrought, no matter how much blood I've spilled, you still look at me with that look, with such adoration, devotion, and even love. How could you love someone like me? How could you? Why would you? I don't know. I don't know if I can accept that answer. I know. Maybe it's too soon, but can you show me that you mean it? That you want me to brand you with my sigil? It won't hurt. It'll be cold flame against your skin. I can do it against your thigh. And then you and I, and then you and I won't be separated again. We would never be apart again, because I would always know where you are, and you would always know where I was. If you were in danger, the sigil would warm up, and I would know exactly where you were, and I would come to your rescue. The same would be said about you. Or we could just travel together from now on, like the old times, when we first started out. Don't you want to go back to those times we had together? Don't you still cherish those times? Don't you want to go back to them? Instead of just trying to be a part of the war? I know you want to go out there, but it'll only end in your demise. I don't want to see you as another corpse amongst the pile. You can't. I won't let you do that. I won't let you throw your your wisdom, your life, everything you are just for this kingdom, just for these lands, when there are others who are more willing, who are more deserving of that privilege, of that liberty to go out to war. You can do so much more instead of going out on the troops, going out on the front lines. You can be with me, and we can help so much more. We can help so many more people that need our help, that are living in these villages, right here in this town. These people are defenseless. They're vulnerable. They need our help. What do you say? Do you want this? Do you want this between us? Do you want me? Do you want everything I can give you? I can make all your wildest dreams come to life. I can make your fantasies be real. I can make everything you've ever wanted a reality. Anything you crave, want, wish, desire, oh, everything and more from me I can grant you. Sure, I will have to pray to the dark gods themselves, but I've always had to do that. That is part of my call, part of my duty, part of my sorcery. While yours, well, you answer to different deities. Your call is different than mine. Yours is more pure than mine. Mine is just chaos and, well, debauchery, mischief. It's all well and good, but still, there's so much I have to give in return. So much I have to give the gods in return for what I do. That's why I've changed. Don't you see it? Don't you hear it? I've changed so much. All in the name of us, of the love you and I share. Don't you want this? Don't you want me? And don't you want what we can do together for these people that aren't in the battlefields, that aren't at the front lines, who are just going on with their normal lives, trying to ignore the fear and dread of what's going on out there? See, now you're getting it. Oh, I know you would, Kitten. I knew you would. I understand you all too well. Huh? You want that? You want our deal to be sealed with a kiss? Well, who am I to deny? Deny such a beautiful creature. See, you even have me stumbling over my words. Your beauty, your kindness, your sweetness knows no bounds. It makes me breathless. It makes me lose my will to speak properly. And it has me stuttering and fumbling like a fool. Now, my dear, sweet Kitten, if you wish to seal this deal with a kiss, then who am I to resist such a tempting, a delicious treat? I've been wanting to do that for ages. Thank you, my sweet Kitten. Thank you, my beloved Archmage. Trust me, you won't regret this pact we've made, this deal you've made with such a conniving temptress of a devil. It'll all be worth it in the end. And don't you worry. You'll gain, well, ability to move again soon, but that won't be until later. Until then, just enjoy the time we have together before we set out to our next great adventure. And remember, my sweet kitten, I will always love you, and you will always be eternally